Sometimes I just can't train at home because home's where the office is, the garden is, a lot of chores and work, and it's just very distracting sometimes, even though it's a zen, edible landscape paradise for visitors. For me, I see a lot of projects and work and I get distracted there. So we're heading out to a nice park today to train this morning, early morning, and I got my breakfast here, as you guys can see. The real fast food, Pakistan mulberries, ever-bearing mulberries, pineapple guava flowers, and a banana.
Do you guys have any idols or any mentors that you look up to that you don't actually know in real life? I have a few, and one person that makes a big difference in my life and has over the years is Tony Robbins. I have pretty much every Tony Robbins CD, and I oftentimes will listen to Tony talking while I'm in the car, and then when I get to my location, I get out of the car like super motivated and inspired. But Tony Robbins can be real depressing as hell, and here's why. When you get yourself super amped up, motivated and inspired, and the things that you're motivated and inspired to do don't happen right away or at all, you get sad, you get a little depressed. But there's one thing that Tony Robbins harps on a lot in a lot of his programs that makes a big difference in my life in many ways, and let me share that with you. He says when you're at the gym working out, doing bench press, whatever, You're doing 10 reps of the exercise. What's the most important rep, the first rep or the 10th one? Well, the answer is the 12th rep. The extra 2 reps you didn't know you had inside of you. So whenever I'm at the gym working out and I'm doing, 10, 20 reps of an exercise, I always push that extra 2 reps to burn myself out fully. And those final 2 reps are the 2 that make you feel like you want to vomit. You know what I mean? They're the ones you do not want to do. But this lesson from Tony is not a lesson about the gym and about working out. This is a lesson about life. Have you ever been having a really bad day and you're just like, let this day be over, and then something worse happens? So you've got the bad day, something worse happens, and then you're really having a bad day, but then something even worse happens. The day is already going bad. Something worse happens. And then something worse happens. But then on the way home, something worse happens. How are you supposed to handle that as a human? How are you supposed to handle when the shit cake gets piled up so high and then the icing on top is more shit? Well, it's training. You got to train your emotional muscle, not just the muscles from the gym. You got to train the emotional muscle to be able to handle those extra 2 or 3 reps. A lot of people around me in my social network say, you are responsible for exactly how you feel today. But that's just crap. You are responsible for how you feel today. Sometimes good things seek you out, and sometimes a bunch of bullshit just seeks you out. In my opinion, the only way to get stronger physically, to get stronger mentally and emotionally, is to train those extra 3 reps. Because physically, you're never gonna know when the street thug is gonna come and try to hurt you or kill you. And you're also never gonna know when life just decides to put a metaphoric street thug into your life to test your emotional state. Have you ever seen something so crazy that all you can do is laugh? You're just by yourself, just laughing because it's so insane. And you have absolutely nobody to share it with. So all you do is you just make a bunch of random snaps on Snapchat so that you can share something. Well, that's what life brings to your doorstep sometimes. You guys know statues of the fat Buddha, the chubby one with the big belly, the fat Buddha? That fat Buddha always has his arms in the air and he's always smiling even though he's all chubby, because he takes all the sins of the world into himself. He's fat because he absorbs all the sins of the world into his belly, which makes him grow and grow. But even though all the pain, suffering, and sin of the earth is in his belly, he still laughs, puts his arms in the air, and shakes it off and has a good time. I think that's all you can do sometimes, is just kind of be a bodhisattva or a Taoist wanderer who just laughs and accepts life as it comes.